And even developers or businessmen who develop here in Dubai, they're developing in Georgia.
Yeah.
And I was
Right.
like, oh, so this is how they're doing it now. So you
Right.
can see that Dubai created a trend and people are adopting it because it works.
Quite surprisingly, that a lot of people have started calling Dubai as even a country.
Yeah, I mean, that's happened to me, and I know it's not a country. But it's like for branding purposes, yeah, a lot of people think Dubai is a country and
Yeah.
they don't know it's inside a country. They don't know it's a city. If you have 2 million and you wanna make maximum ROI, with that 2 million, where are you gonna throw it? On Dubai or on Georgia? In the 90s, even back in the 80s, early 2000s, real estate was something that someone do for his own life. Someone will buy a house to live in it. We rarely heard about investment in real estate till Dubai happened. Now we see people investing in real estate as if they're investing on gold or oil. They buy over 10 apartments just like this, like they're buying food. And this is happening here. And what's interesting is that some of these people, they don't even visit the country. Maybe they never came to Dubai, but yet they're investing in it. And this is a new trend in the globe. And there's other countries around, they're also using the same strategy when it comes to investment. Today, we're gonna dive deep into this subject. And I have with me the right people to talk about this. I have with me Teona. I know Teona for over 7 years now. Like, it's been a long time.
7.
Maybe
I think.
8, yeah.
Yeah, maybe 10.
Or maybe 10. By the way, it's been a long time ago. I thought to be a
Yeah.
real estate agent, and my aunt, she told me I have someone, she can give you advice, and it was Teona. Look,
Yes.
9-10 years fast forward, look at us now. We're
Yes.
talking about real estate on a
We
podcast.
went too far.
Yeah, we're alhamdulillah, there's a lot of success. Teona now, she's one of the people who are taking investors outside of Dubai, which is interesting. We will talk about that. And I have Ankit and Saurabh. Ankit and Saurabh are like these few gems, you know. When you ask a real estate realtor or someone who do real estate here in Dubai, they tell you, I'm doing it for 2 years, 3 years. But we have people who are doing it over 5 years, maybe 10 years for Saurabh, more than a decade, I
13
believe,
years,
right?
yeah.
13 years. So these people are doing real estate for a long time. So we will dive into this new trend of real estate, and they will explain more insights. So before we start, thank you for coming to the podcast.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Having us.
Briefly, I just want to ask you, how do you feel 2026? How is it? I don't know what's going on. Like, is it good?
Very exciting.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think,
actually, it's
yes.
very, very exciting. I mean, looking at how 2025 just went like a blink.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was quite fast, and I think 2026 already like going like that. And yeah, I mean, it
Yes.
seems exciting actually.
What about you, Saurabh? I want to
Me
know your point.
personally, I would say exciting.
Do you think it's
because
going to
I've
be
s-
better than 2025?
For me personally, yes, because the number of deals I closed last January, I've doubled the number this January
Oh, wow.
2026.
Wow.
Already started
What
with
was the numbers?
No, I can share. I closed 3 plots, 100 million, 33 million, 25. So over
That's a good-
165 million form F signed. So yeah,
Wow.
for me, I
We have a
cannot
rich guy.
complain.
Yeah.
I
Well,
cannot
that
complain.
shows that Dubai is going good.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't
yeah, yeah.
complain at all. Yeah, last
Wow.
year was also exciting, and this year seems to be more exciting.
Amazing. So your year to date is better.
Yeah,
I don't know if
yes.
it's you or Dubai, but
It's
I believe
Dubai.
it's
I would
both.
say first it's Dubai for
Yeah.
sure. Then it comes we. You know, if I'm not there, somebody else would be
We'll
selling.
do it, yeah. I mean, you said it first is Dubai. I mean, what makes selling real estate in Dubai quite, I'm not going to say easy, it's a very hard job, but Dubai helps. Dubai do half of the sale for someone. Like pitching Dubai now is getting easier with time.
Yeah, there is no question anymore why Dubai. So basically, why this or that project what we are offering. So Dubai even became very big for brokers who are based in Dubai,
Yeah.
extending lots of projects, lots of launches, lots of opportunities to close the hundreds of deals. Like
True. Dubai, we don't need to introduce anymore. You know, you go to any part of the world and even the small kid to an old 90-year fellow knows where Dubai is and what Dubai is.
Yeah.
And it happened in very short year of, like, say, less than 2 or 3 decades, and the entire world knows Dubai.
Yeah, I think the last decade it's where this trend started to happen. I don't think in 2008 or 9. There was the worst years of Dubai real estate, but like let's fast forward, like 2014.
Yeah.
We didn't see someone sending their money over a Google Meet or a Zoom call to someone, an agent, a realtor here, and they're buying houses now.
That's very true. That's very true.
I mean, I know that you have a better answer than me, but why you think it's easy? Like, at least give me like 3, 4, 5 factors.
I think it's very important to understand where people feel safe. Like, safety is obviously the biggest concern once you have a lot of money with you, right? Health comes first. I mean, Dubai is like great in like hospitals. You have very good education. The access is very easy, right? Because Dubai being in the middle of Asia and Europe, like everybody has to hop in the middle.
Yeah.
So it easily becomes like, what is in the eyes, right? You can easily come and relish everything here. Moreover, as I said, more importantly, opening up any business is very easy here. So that makes it quite interesting for people to come open your business and then just manage everything from here, sitting in the center of the world.
And that push you to buy a house also.
Of course.
So yeah, just to add, like the one which you asked, that how easy it has become to buy property in Dubai, how people are trusting, sending, like starting from booking an apartment with some small token of $10,000 and sending almost 1 million, 2 million, no limit, up to $100 million, trusting the, an agent sitting in Dubai.
Yeah, why this is easy? Like, why? Like, this is because if
I have an answer on that.
Yeah.
Because I have an answer with my experience. So basically, back to 2015, 16, let's talk about these years, when I used to close the deals over the phone with Saudi Arabia or all of, those places, Pakistan and India, as well as Iran and the other countries, we are the first buyers. Blindly would place the money and will tell you, just get me anything above 10th floor. Anything, get me just a 3-bedroom, any 3-bedroom, doesn't matter, right? While, for example, somebody, the buyer from Europe, would tell me, oh, does it has a balcony, the 7 square meter or something else? So the risk takers who had the good trust of Dubai and they knew that they were in a good hand, they would jump in on the opportunity, make the money, and selling the other nationalities who we are seeking and taking their time to make the decision. So majority of the countries and Europeans as well learned on their mistakes. Right now, they are just giving the checks. Get me the unit.
Because they
But
studied.
in their country, they need the lawyers.
Yes.
They are reading the contracts. Here, people doesn't read the contracts. They trust the process because Dubai is a safe place to invest, and Dubai is everyday business. Like,
I think
we are
adding
not
on
gonna
to
live.
this, I would say, it's a word of mouth publicity about the city.
Okay.
Because when people have doubled their money in a place like Dubai, obviously that builds in a lot of trust that somebody will tell you, okay, I bought something for $1 million a couple of years back, not even couple, let's say around 3 to 4 years back, and now the same property is going for $2 million. Obviously, you would like to invest your money as well at the same place. So that is how it is happening about this city. In fact, quite surprisingly, that a lot of people have started calling Dubai as even a country.
Yeah, I mean, that's happened to me, and I know it's not a country. But it's like for branding purposes, a lot of people think Dubai is a country, and they don't know it's inside a country. They don't know it's a city. But I want to come back to you, Saurabh. I mean, you have a huge experience in Dubai real estate, and you've seen the growth. You've seen Dubai real estate being not trusted to Dubai real estate being trusted. What was the catalyst? What was the turning point that made people trust the market and send their money abroad and without even coming?
We must give credit to the authorities first. Okay?
All right.
It comes from the leadership for sure. Then if you see who's managing the entire real estate of Dubai is Dubai Land Department.
ELD,
and then they created the RERA. So we should give credit to them how transparent and how good processes they have made for an investor sitting abroad or sitting here. Anybody's buying property, the kind of process they have created, and also kind of the security they have given by creating escrows, right?
Yeah, the
That is
escrow
the
account.
big game changer, which I don't think so. Most of the world has got this facility where the investor is sending money. It is not going to the developer, because there are chances developer might use your property
Thank you.
somewhere else, or
Yeah.
their personal buying Ferrari or buying house in London,
Like what happened in 2008. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So they have created this such a transparent and secure process for an investor to give them an assurance the money which they're sending to Dubai or
Yeah.
to buying any assets, it's not going to the individual or a company. It is going to a secure channel, which is an escrow, which is managed by RERA,
Yeah.
controlled by the banks, and money is secure. And any money which is being exited from that escrow is going in an accurate project, and
Yeah.
that too in a construction. So this is the reason it was a big game changer when the escrow came. DLD introduced RERA, then the escrow. So these are the things make
Yeah.
investor become more secure in terms of investment sending money. So the escrow was the also
Yeah,
another
it was
thing
the
which I
biggest
would-
factor. The
biggest
escrow
factor.
changed the
Yeah,
game, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Especially for the off plans. Yeah.
But okay, that was exactly the answer that I was looking for, because I was not looking for an answer of, am I gonna make money? I was making the answer was, is my money being sent in
yeah.
in a safe place?
Yeah.
But now to come back to people trusting the market in terms of investment, like why do you think people trust Dubai market, real estate market specifically, to the point that they are sure if they will invest in it, there will be a certain ROI. I'm not gonna say some crazy ROIs like we hear in the market, because unfortunately some people lie sometimes about the ROI. They make it not real, but there is an ROI compared to the globe. Compared to the globe in
It's a
Dubai,
crazy
yeah.
ROI if you compare to the Singapore or
Exactly,
New York
yeah.
or London.
I
and
have a
so
very,
on.
very good answer for this, which I also use most of the time to educate people who I discuss such things. See, let's consider like Dubai as a company, okay?
Yeah.
Company is being run by
His
a
Highness
leader,
Sheikh Mohammed,
okay,
yeah.
leader, and then there is a CEO, then there's a different, managers and different board members and all that. So if you see Dubai as a real estate, okay, personally, if I want to invest in any company, for example, Apple, Microsoft, Google, any of the top companies in the world, I will invest in that company because I know it has a right leadership, they have a right process,
Yes.
and they have a trust that this company will grow. Similar to this, if you see Dubai is, if you see that why will I put my money in Dubai? Because they have right leadership, they have right process, they have right execution, and they have a right future to grow. So
Yeah, and
this
their
is the-
product is good.
Exactly. So
that's
this
very
is the reason why people are investing in Dubai today, because they can see that it is the right direction where the money will grow. Like you're investing any stock. Why will you invest in any stock which you know
Yes.
it will not grow?
I agree.
Right? You will do your own research and you'll invest in that specific stock. And as you mentioned, why people investing in gold, now they're coming to real estate because they see that it will grow. So similarly, Dubai has that right place and right processes
Yeah.
and right company which we are investing, we know that it will grow.
Okay.
Yeah. If
And moreover, like he's right, because His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, they are actually running this city as a company only. And I mean, to run a company and leading towards success, you need the right strategies to be taken. And based upon the past, the kind of experience people had with Dubai, that is something which is leading a path towards the future as well. So his vision is very big, right? And they always share their visions with people.
Yeah.
That these are, once you have a vision, there are a lot of challenges come along with that.
Yeah.
So they are taking the challenges in a very good way, and they are completing, and they are even showing it to the public that
Yeah.
this is what we have done. And that's why people are trusting the fact that this has been successful in the past. So let's again invest in the same place.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty accurate. You guys really clarify this point very well. But now I also want to talk about something that is happening. I mean, personally, I'm one of the people who are interested in this type of facilitations, which is mortgage, and mortgage in Dubai, which is crazy. When I heard this, that someone abroad that they don't even live here or have a residency here, they can have a
Yeah,
mortgage.
take a mortgage, yeah.
And I was like, huh? Like, really? Like, I mean, I don't think this can happen in another country or
Yes.
city. I mean, what do you think about this strategy? I mean, is it proven to, is it secure, first of all? Like, I don't understand it very well. But did it help real estate? And I know it's more of a secondary market kind of thing. But what do you think about this?
I think they have a very close tie-up with all these countries, and I mean, they're not just giving the mortgage to all the countries in the world, right? There are some specific countries which are like the residents of those countries are getting the mortgage easily, and obviously all the banks are doing a proper due diligence before.
Are the India gets mortgage here?
Sorry?
Indians?
Indians can
yeah,
easily get mortgage.
Easiest.
Georgians
Yeah,
also
easily.
can get.
Yeah. So I mean, a lot of countries.
I'm
yes,
not sure about the Algerians.
Yeah, I don't
they
know about
also.
that though. But then, I mean, for Indians, we have actually applied mortgage for a lot of clients, and they've got it easily. But yes, bank asks for a lot of documents.
Of course.
they do a proper due diligence, and then they give. But then they only get a 50% mortgage, not the entire 80% like we residents can
Well,
get it.
65, I think.
Nowadays they're even increasing it.
65,
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
get up to
65.
6%.
Yeah.
6%. And yes, I have heard a lot that it's a higher when it comes to bank, like a bank fee, like the 6% is a high, but income is also high.
Yeah, of course. I
right?
mean,
So
it's a good
comparable
deal.
to all these cities which we mentioned, the Singapore and all these. So,
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, and it makes the entry level for real estate easier, especially for us residents. We can think of Dubai as a home, and there's the golden visa that is facilitating all of this. But things are looking brighter and brighter in Dubai, and it shows that Dubai applied the strategy and it worked, and now it's even being adopted by other countries.
Yes.
And this is what I also want to talk about, because I mean, a few months ago, this beautiful lady invited me to one of the favorite destinations.
Not only you, but all of you.
Yeah, we were actually this is how I met this gentleman, by the way.
I mean, she invited all of us.
Yeah, I mean, we will get to that. We'll get to that.
We'll get it there, yeah.
But like for me, Georgia is one of my favorite countries. I did a road show, not a road show, a road trip, a road show. Hanging out with real estate people make me
think
talk
about
like
it.
you guys. I did a road trip like 4 years ago in Georgia.
Right.
We did like 5 cities, and then again I visited it with you, and I stayed longer in the capital. And last time when I visited, I didn't stay longer in the capital, but I enjoyed a lot the capital. I loved it, and I noticed like there is the trends and the way that you guys are doing real estate in Georgia. It's starting to look like Dubai, and even developers or businessmen who develop here in Dubai, they're developing in Georgia.
Yeah.
And I was
Right.
like, oh, so this is how they're doing it now. So you
Right.
can see that Dubai created a trend and people are adopting it because it works.
Right.
So, I mean, you know better than me, but
From where
like,
shall I start?
we should start, and I know Ankit here, he's very passionate about this. I mean, we should start specifically with Al-Abbar because I admire that
His
guy.
vision, yeah.
Yeah, he's a very smart guy. I watch all his interviews. He's someone I look up to. What he did, he created a development in Georgia, and you know a lot about it. Like, I just want to know about you, about what people should know about that development. I think it's called Eagle
Hills.
Eagle Hills.
So let's say, so Mr. Ali Al-Abbar actually owns the company, which is Eagle Hills, and Emaar
Yes.
in Dubai as well. So Emaar, obviously, he doesn't have to prove anything. It's been proven fact that, it's
Yeah.
one of the
Maybe it's the best
biggest,
developer in the world,
developer
yeah.
In the world,
right?
yes, I
in the
agree.
world, indeed. And he's proven himself. Everybody trusts the brand. Everybody trusts the developments. And even if we talk about Eagle Hills, I mean, to my knowledge, Eagle Hills is actually even bigger than Emaar if we take it as a number of, like, let's say the land bank across
Lots.
the world.
Wow.
Because Eagle Hills is not just in Dubai, right, or in Sharjah, right? Eagle Hills is across the world in many, many countries.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Yes,
that.
yes. So
Okay.
now they have just stepped into and started penetrating in a place like Georgia, which I'm very happy about because Georgia is in my heart. I
Yeah.
went there first time in 2014, and since then, I mean, the first time I just entered there, I was like, okay, I'm in love with this place.
Yeah, I mean, I had the
So-
same
It's a place
experience.
to be.
And
really
I
in.
think he also felt the same.
Yeah.
Right. And he trusted the market. And I'm sure that he did his proper due diligence before going into that market. And now a lot of other developers are also moving into that market.
Like who?
Yeah. Like there is Mira Developments.
Mira
I think she would.
Yeah, Mira Development has a huge project as well in the capital city. And recently, Damak has signed the tokenization
Yeah.
for the crypto.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Yes, the
Oh,
last
it's
thing
something that is happening also here with Stake and
happening while
Propco.
we're talking
Yeah.
now. The deals are happening G2G. Yes, so
What do you mean by G2G? Sorry.
government to government.
Wow.
So the governments, they have a very strong ties, and if there is no the strong foundation, and if Georgia doesn't have a strong foundation, those people has nothing to do there. They wouldn't go.
Yeah, true.
So when we talk about the safety, and the Saurabh was talking a lot about the safety in Dubai, those developers go in the safe places.
I agree.
Right,
Like
yeah.
safety also in terms of like monetary safety, like money safety, not only safety as we know it as normal
And
people.
the
Yeah.
opportunity, there
And
must be the opportunity, and not only for the developers as a business, but for the people, right? And the investors. And we are on the right place. Like the Dubai is a investment hub, the
Yeah.
many kind of investment hub, and going with their investors in Georgia. It's gonna be like a
Yeah.
$6 billion project we are talking about, which they recently launched in Tbilisi. This is Eagle Hills, and the Mira also, like not small amount. And and I'm sure that we're gonna hear many
Mira,
local developers too.
they're sorry to interrupt you, but Mira, they're even aggressive here. They're like really. I'm starting to hear a lot about them, and for them to play like, I mean, if you're gonna tackle the real estate industry in Dubai, your energy should be all here because you want to benefit from it. So if they thought also to open in Georgia, they know it's also a good game there. So it will help their
Well,
investors.
we're talking about the prices. The experience, I think that the guys you can share.
Oh, we're
But,
gonna talk
I don't
about
want,
that.
As Georgian, it's not gonna
Yeah.
be nice me to talk about.
By the way,
that.
she's Georgian. She's Georgian, so of course she would love to talk about Georgia. But me and Ankit here, we're not Georgian, but we really love the country, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yes.
Thank
I really
you.
love the
I'm
country.
so
I mean,
blessed to hear that.
Zanzibar and Georgia, they are super underrated and they're one of my favorite. Like I did other countries, but I think marketing helps these big names like Maldives, for example. You know what I mean? I think these, I'm saying from a marketing standpoint, Georgia and Zanzibar, they're really underrated. They're one of the most beautiful places I ever seen.
Yes.
And we need to hear more about
I have
them.
a friends
Yeah.
who go for a hunting tours, and who go for a ski, and who go for a casinos, and they go for a velo tours, and they just go over
Yeah.
the weekend because it's 8 flights per day, and from Sharjah, from Abu Dhabi, from Dubai, you
Yeah.
can just be there in 3 hours, and as low as, I don't know, 700.
Even from
800.
India, by the way, now we have a direct flight to Georgia.
Indigo is
to
going
Tbilisi,
directly,
yeah.
yes, from Delhi, I
And
think.
it's a 5 hours flight. And when you open a destination for Indians, what we do, you know that. So
Yeah.
You just go and spend
we
all
just
your
want
money
to
there.
buy the,
No, but
property and
when
property
we were
there.
last
We
time-
just want to settle there.
When we entered, when we entered, then world follows.
No, when we went last time, I used to take walks alone. I enjoy in Tbilisi,
Yeah.
and I've seen a lot of Arabs, a lot of Indians. I've seen like a Native American playing flute in the street. I was like, what's
Okay,
this?
I'm
You know?
gonna pull out something and I'm gonna show you, okay,
Yeah.
if you don't mind. So you're right, the Indians are number 1 investors everywhere.
Wow.
Or
Even
already,
in Georgia?
already in
Even in
Georgia.
Wow. Dubai,
By
I know.
Forbes,
For
by Forbes, those are
No,
top
Dubai, you know,
10
London, you know
nationalities,
now, I'm
basically.
sure.
The
Oh, okay.
second one
Yeah.
is the USA.
Oh,
Wow.
Seal price.
Okay, so
The
In
first-
German. And
Okay, I want to hear this.
top,
Yeah.
so okay, top 10 countries investing in Georgia.
Okay.
Of course, we have the Indians.
Top.
Number 1, you have United States, and that took me by surprise. You have Kuwait,
Oh.
Great Britain, Jordan, Latvia. We have Israel. We have Lithuania. We have Saudi Arabia even.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then Germany. So UAE is not even in the list.
So we are here.
So yeah, I mean, what's okay? I want to ask you something. When we went to Georgia, I was impressed by the local developers. We've seen 4 of them, I believe.
So basically,
Are they local, or are they from other countries and they invested here, like
no,
Mira and all of
those are
that?
basically the Invest Georgia, which we are based here in Dubai,
Mm-hmm.
and we opened last year the office here, and we have a showroom and we have a mock-ups, and it's like more than 20 projects we have presented. The 4 or 5 big developers who are past 50 years on the market, and they have changed the Georgia landscape basically. I want to highlight here that we had a 5.5 plus million tourists last year, which was 8.4% higher than the 2024. So basically, we are talking about 3 destinations, touristic destinations where people go. So this is Tbilisi, capital city, the ski resort, the Gudauri,
Yeah,
or Bakuriani, or we have many other ski resorts, but mainly it's the Gudauri,
Gudauri.
and Batumi, which is a seaside.
Yeah.
So those are 3 places, and we have all those developers from these 3 places.
Okay.
And those are most reputable developers. You have seen some of them are ready,
Yeah.
some of them ready next year.
So they are Georgian developer,
They are
or they are from
Georgian.
other?
They are Georgian.
okay.
You know,
developers.
there was one developer that was my favorite. Like, by the way, like these developers, they are like Dubai level.
Yeah.
Dubai level.
Exactly.
What you see there is the same thing. And there was one that was amazing because Dubai have a desert type of nature. So it's desert, it's calm. You have beautiful beaches in Dubai and all of that. But in Georgia, it's greenery type of nature.
We're gonna take you for a ski now.
Yeah, we're gonna go for ski. We're gonna get back to that. But there was the last developer I remembered. We were all like, "What the hell is this? That's beautiful."
Yeah, yeah.
What's the name of that developer?
Sevilla.
Okay, so
We are
I'm bad
holding,
with
yeah.
names. Yeah, and I really love that place.
Yes.
Like literally, that was
really nice. Yes.
it's
Are you
a
talking
place
about
where
the
you want to live.
apartments or,
yeah, apartments.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. For first of all, I'm a city boy. I love cities, and there's 2 type of cities. There's cities like Dubai, which is new and modern, but there is the old school cities when you are walking and you feel like in a museum. It's like you see history. I love that because I'm from a city called Oran. It was built by the French, and it's very beautiful. When we went to Tbilisi, I experienced that. It's very beautiful, and it's very, the weather is good and all of that. And this developer is next, like you just go a little bit up to the mountain and you have this beautiful,
Hill a little
yeah.
bit because it's on the Caucasian mountain. The country has a lot of mountains, so basically
Yeah.
on the hill. And it's a 4th century old city we're talking about. So anything to own is a freehold because whatever we have is a freehold for
Yeah.
all your generation. Yes, and the lowest. I don't want to say that Georgia is a low ticket entry, but we have affordable properties.
Yeah.
You know, so it's an old landscape. So basically, you have to remove something to build new, and something buying today. What you have seen,
Yeah.
it's
Of
great
course.
investment. Yes.
I mean, I love what, sorry.
No. I think when she mentioned that, she's right that it's not a low ticket now, but before, people who invested before in Georgia, they have made a lot of money.
Even
because
now,
before
now
it
the
was like a
price-
low ticket. Yeah.
Now,
Were you
still,
one of
if you
them?
compare to any
I
other
am
actually one
country,
of
it's
them
very
who made
cheap.
money
Because
out of
I
it.
We
have-
found it very, very cheap and
It's so,
affordable.
yeah,
Very
yeah, it's very
affordable.
affordable comparing to Dubai, and like the same way
Let me
Dubai. Yeah,
correct you,
Yeah,
Basil,
yeah.
please.
guys,
Georgia.
don't
Yeah.
say cheap.
We
Don't
have
say
a-
cheap.
Don't
No,
ch-
Price wise, cheap, brother.
Yes, the cheap is not always good. Okay, so it's a very affordable. Now let's put the way that the price per square feet land overlooking the Tbilisi, where you can be, whoever has been in Tbilisi, like 15-20 minutes in the center of Tbilisi, where is a downtown. You're buying per square feet price 80 dirhams, 70 dirhams for the villa
Wow.
plot
Wow.
with a 2 years payment plan. Is it a price of like a 10-15 years ago, Dubai? I'm talking about as center as it is.
Yeah,
We're talking about the central lands, yes? So land prices are still very affordable. And then property prices as low as $80,000. And then you have payment plan as 1% per month. We have a 20% down payment too.
yeah. Here where you can see the similarities between Dubai and yeah.
Yeah,
Can you
1%.
get me
Yeah.
1% per month? Yeah, we have some. Danube has.
Yeah,
1% per
exactly.
month,
Yeah.
yeah?
There are many developers have now.
Without zero, basically no down payment, 1% per month. So average person whose income is 10-15,000 dirham can afford the property in Georgia,
Yeah.
because your investment is over 2 or 3 years, 20-30%, and remaining, which you have mentioned that, oh, it's a great, I never seen the country giving the mortgage, the foreigners. Georgia gives 70% mortgage to
Wow.
foreigners.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, now I remember you mentioned this on the bus, right?
Yes.
On the first day. Now I remember
Yes.
it rings a bell. But you know why? Okay, so there is something that we have to
Dubai is
discuss.
there.
Yeah.
Dubai is every day for everyone is the best place. But the reason why those big giant developers start going in Georgia, because we have a residency.
It's another
also.
beginning, the
It's a
same way
taxation,
happened
tax
before. Yeah.
benefits. It's a tax benefits, and then the residential benefits. As of today, and starting from March 2026, it might change. If you invest $100,000 total value of the property,
Yeah.
right? Which property is ready, basically, you get a 1-year residency renewable.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are seeking the second residency.
And I think it'll actually increase because earlier, what I remember when I actually bought the property first time over there
Yeah.
in Georgia, in Tbilisi, right? That time it was $40,000 if
I
you
didn't know
invest.
you had
Which
also.
year?
So
Which
that
year?
time it was 2015. when I bought
Wow.
the
He's an
property,
early bird, right?
So that's why I said that people have made money. I'm one of them.
Yeah.
So I sold the property last year 4 times. The
It's
price.
okay, so it's
4x.
400%.
Yeah.
So,
So-
oh my God, like that's
And
crazy.
At that time, it was $40,000 that you can get temporary residentship, and 100,000 was for the PR. And now it's $100,000, like you're saying, and maybe like more for
Maybe
the PR.
will be 150. Yes.
Yeah, something like that.
So
But I
if
think
the
it'll increase
valuation-
more
For
because
sure.
more and more people are going there
Obviously,
now.
yeah.
Right. Obviously, the property prices will go high. That is for sure, 100%. And when conglomerates like Eagle Hills and Mina and like more people coming, more developments happening, more people buying property, that I think in one way you can compare Dubai and Georgia. That here, okay, everyday life it's like running,
Yeah.
You're running every day and you're making money. This is what you think about. But that time when you know that in 3 hours you'll just reach a place where there's peace of mind, you can access the mountains,
Yeah.
with snow.
Yeah.
Obviously, you really want to go there.
And it's 3 hours.
3 hours,
So
nothing.
if you live
It's a
between
full
Dubai,
season.
if you live between Dubai and Georgia, it's a full life.
Yes.
Like literally a full life. I call it the between lifestyle. I see a lot of people living it now. And it's 3 hours, man. You can sleep or watch a movie in the airplane and you're there.
So this is something like back in India, let's say, if somebody's living in the capital city, Delhi, right, and you really want to take a flight, right, you can go to any of the hill stations, we call it as, where you have the mountains like Shimla or like other places,
Himachal and
right?
yeah.
If you go by a drive, it takes around 7 to 8 hours, by the way.
Yeah.
So for somebody who is living in Dubai, it's very good for them to have a home, like a holiday home in a place like Georgia.
Yeah.
Because first of all, like she mentioned, it's affordable. So even if somebody's doing a job here, can easily afford a house over there, right? And keep it as a holiday home and just enjoy.
By
And
the way,
3 hours you're there.
I have a friend, he's a filmmaker. He lived 1 year in Georgia. He's a freelancer filmmaker. And he told me, Walid, there was Wizz back then. Wizz flights was very cheap.
Yeah. From Abu Dhabi.
He used to, I was like, are you serious? He told me I live
For
in
2
Georgia.
dirham, he used
He
to
told me
do
I live in Georgia, but my clients are in Dubai. So I come, do the shootings, come back to Georgia, do the editing. I was like, okay, now he's living here because he have a lot of work here.
Yeah, because the Viz is not running anymore.
Yeah, and he still like to visit Georgia. Like he told me, I really like it. Has a lot of friends there. He's Algerian. Amen. Shout out to you if you're watching. So I was like, I was shocked. You know what I mean? And because of this, that was a long time ago. Then I visited. We did the road trip. Then again, I visited with you. But I really want to ask you, Ankit, because you've been playing the Georgia game for a long time, like since 2015. It's a long time. I'm sure you're still investing in all of that, right? But you said it's gonna get more. The price is gonna get more expensive. I mean, for what are the factors that will make them more expensive, regardless? Or we're not gonna mention because more people are coming, obviously. But are there other factors that will make the prices go up?
Yes, a lot. Because first of all, there were not many flights in the past. When I went there in 2015, there was no flights from a lot of countries to Georgia, especially from Asia. I'm an Indian, so I'll talk about India. There
Yeah.
was no flight. Now we have opened up to a place where already there are 1.5 billion people living. Right. So people are traveling over there. Like I said, similarity between Dubai and Georgia, word of mouth publicity.
Yeah.
Now, that country earlier was not marketing themselves too well. before. But now the company, I mean, the country is being marketed well. And by the way, a lot of Bollywood movies and even songs are being shot in Tbilisi now.
That's I didn't know.
You can ask a producer.
Yeah.
I went there and I was like, I can make a short film
Short
here.
film,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
It's
people
very
are doing
beautiful
that.
for movies. And also, I mean, we all know that Dubai and the UAE relies a lot on manpower from abroad. You have, okay, the Indians are very intellectual when it comes to accounting, IT and all of that. So it's a good first layer of a migration that can come to a country and then you can build on the top of it, you know?
A
And
lot of
I've seen the same. Yeah, I've
students.
seen that.
We have
Like,
a lot of
there's a lot of
students from India.
Indians
Indian
who were in the
Going to
streets.
study there.
For a
Yeah.
medical
it's
university,
crazy.
not
Yeah.
only, yeah.
So that is because, I mean, the basic area is called Sabrtalo in Tbilisi, what I know,
Yes.
right? Where there are a lot of universities
know-
over
you
there.
know Georgia
So
very well.
there a lot of
He's
Indian
half
medical
Georgian.
students are going because in India, the kind of expense they pay, like the amount of money they pay to do that same study in Tbilisi, they are paying 1/5 the amount.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah,
That is why
especially
they're
the
going
big
there and a
courses.
lot of
Also,
Indians are
what,
moving.
if I'm not wrong, okay, what I know is that the Indian students who go with a good budget to study in Georgia, let's say I know one of the university, we are partnering the Caucasus University, which is one of the top university in Georgia. And they studied 2 years, there or 3. They can move in France or USA and continue study there.
Interesting.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
a lot of
so
students,
reliable.
they are going through Georgia to, Europe and...
Okay, we have to talk about something important here. This episode explains this new business model of investment where you can invest in real estate, like you invest in gold and other commodities, and that Georgia is implementing the same strategy that Dubai did. But Georgia can implement the strategy for certain factors. Otherwise, we will have all the countries applying the same thing. Now, Georgia have something special about it that Dubai has as well, that enabled Georgia to implement this strategy. I mean, one of the things I can talk about as per my experience is that I was walking at 1 a.m. It was dark and it's a cold country. And there was like a bunch of lady students waiting for the bus. And I was like, okay, this happens only in Dubai. We're in Europe. How come I can see this here? So safety is there. I can see it. It's clear.
Yeah.
It was safe. I didn't feel afraid. I was in this place underground. You have a lot of underground stuff. There's a lot of graffiti. It's like where gangsters kill each other in movies. And I was walking, and there was like a bunch of guys walking, and I was like, okay,
You got
how
scared.
come this is
You got
safe?
scared.
You know?
Yeah.
No, I didn't get scared. I'm Algerian. I was like waiting if something will happen. Like I missed that, you know. But nothing happened. Everybody is friendly. Like I was like, this is crazy. You don't expect this in Europe. You know what I mean? So except safety, what are other factors that enable Georgia to implement this strategy of
I
investment?
think again, Teona, I mean, she is from Georgia, so
Yeah.
whatever she says, she
No,
can
he
be biased.
decided
But
you
then,
are from
but the fact is,
Yes.
I feel like this guy, he would be
He
Georgian.
deserves Georgian passport. You know? You have to
I should get
help
actually.
him.
Yeah, by the way, you have to give Georgians. You have to give this guy a
How
passport.
often do you
Passport,
go? How-
exactly,
How
yeah.
often do you go in Georgia?
Well, how often do I go?
How
I've-
many times you have gone?
I've been there like 28 times now, or maybe like including the last time 29,
Okay,
and I'm planning again this month,
Yeah.
or maybe the next month again.
you
So you
told me
moved to
your family, you're
Dubai
gonna take your family.
almost 13 years back, right?
15 years back now.
So how many times you have gone to India? You mentioned that also.
I think the same number of times I've actually been to India than I've been to like Georgia.
Georgia,
so,
yeah.
So-
I mean, see, it's very important when you mention and you compare Georgia with any other country, let's say even with Europe, or I mean, I don't want to mention any specific country, but you need to understand when somebody moves to a place, obviously you look for safety, you look for security, but it's very important that you look for how welcoming the people are who are living over there.
Yeah.
You know, that makes you happy. If the people are not welcoming, and every day you get
Yes.
up and you move out and outside and you meet people with with the wrinkles on their forehead, you would not like to stay in that place.
Yeah.
That is something which is so amazing about Georgians, that even at night, if you come out for a party and even if there is a silent place, I've seen that happening myself. 4-5 people will come out of the car will just join hands with one or two unknown people over there,
Yeah.
start dancing, and then again go back to the car and go.
I can relate. Yes.
It's very happy. It's like there is a happy feeling over there.
But
I have,
why
I have,
Georgians?
sorry, I have actually, I can relate
yeah.
because I have traveled 33 countries, and to Georgia I've gone 3 times, but he's absolutely bang on. People are very friendly. They're always smiling. They're always helpful. You know, landing to the airport till you reach hotel and till you're approaching the stores,
Yeah.
the shopkeepers. Everybody's, they're nice.
Yeah.
You know, that is the main reason that people want to come back to the place.
Yeah.
And this is how.
There are more other reasons if you
Yeah, please. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
technical
yes, of course.
things will come now.
Let's do technical stuff.
Let's not talk emotional. Let's talk about the practical things now.
So basically, the safety. This is one of the reasons
Yeah.
which we have mentioned, and the Dubai residents' interest became because visa is on arrival for
All right.
many,
Yeah.
many
Yeah.
nationalities.
Very big
So,
point.
My husband is Lebanese, so if we want to go in Europe, he has to queue for a appointment to get a Schengen visa for 4 months.
Yes.
While we just like, okay, that this weekend we're going in Georgia.
Yeah,
Or
my
next weekend-
fiance, she's Lebanese. That's good. That's good that you told me.
Yes, so you can take.
Yeah, we
her
can
in
take it
Georgia.
easy. Yeah.
Yes, so basically it's accessible for everyone, the Dubai residents, and then you have a Estonian taxation system there, which is one of the most humble and friendly taxation system in Europe. So basically, you have a low taxes, and the business doing the business, you have had a business, right? So basically, you can register in 1 day, maximum 4 days to register the business. You
Wow.
can get the mortgage within 3 working days. You can open the bank account. If you're opening below $5 million, you can open bank account online. You don't need to go
Look,
physically.
okay,
there.
look, Teona, I know you love your country and all of that, but you don't feel like Georgian government studied Dubai and they applied the same thing?
Must be.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
the
Why
same
not?
thing,
They have
you
it.
know.
But why not?
So
Yeah, it's a
why
good
not?
thing.
That's
Yeah.
a great thing to do. I think,
Yeah, I mean, like,
right?
because
So-
some people be like, no, we don't copy people, you know, it's our idea. But I mean, I
No,
feel
no,
like,
it's,
yeah.
for sure they
Yeah.
take everything good, and we are open to receive everything good, basically, and we have to take the successful examples and implement
Yeah.
in our country. So the tickets are very good, and the payment plans are very friendly, and the registration fee for the property is
Is really good.
$100 or below,
Yeah.
basically, right? So. And there are many management companies,
And I think also, sorry to interrupt you, because the UAE is successful for 3 pillars: security, health, and education. And I believe we talked about education. A lot of people are going to seek studying there.
Yes.
And I'm sure, because I've seen, you know, when you're walking in the street, you can feel the intellect around. Like, you have this weird thing I never seen before. You are walking and there is a guy who have like 1,000 book, and people are buying books.
old books.
Yeah, I never seen that. Like, it's like people are selling fruits, like in India or Algeria. It's
Nobody's selling books
so
on
you
the
can
street,
Feel,
yeah.
you can feel there is intellect. It means intellectually, you guys are intellectual people. So studying and having and studying there is beneficial. We agreed on the security and I mean, health wise, I don't like. Do you have knowledge about that sector? Because it's the only thing
well,
that.
not much, but I can tell you that we have a couple of hospitals, which is the best ranked hospitals in whole Caucasus
Caucasus countries,
and I know that a lot of people, like, they are traveling in Turkey for plastic surgeries, and it's very famous
Yeah.
for a hair transplant, right?
No, they have hair.
They have hair. We all
I'm
have it,
losing a
but
little bit,
in
but I like
Georgia-
this.
In Georgia, people, they go for a dental packages and purposes. Yes,
So you're good. You're good in dental.
very good.
Okay,
Yes.
that you gave me an idea. Okay, so I'm not gonna be negative or something, but Georgia will for sure have the same. People will use this argument when it comes to Georgia, and they use it when it comes to Dubai as well. We're gonna come back to Dubai, but in Georgia, we all know there is a war happening in Europe, Russia, Ukraine, and Georgia is quite close.
Right.
And as per Dubai, it never actually affected Dubai. Actually, on the contrary, it kind of helped Dubai. You know what I mean? I mean, it's still a sad thing, but each time there's a crisis, a war, a problem, Dubai benefits. Now, is Georgia, because of what happened between Russia and Ukraine, Did you notice the same thing happen to Georgia? People like start investing there,
So,
moving there.
Yes, like for example, as UAE is in a place where around a lot of things is happening,
Yeah.
very close by, basically. Unfortunate, but it's favoring Dubai. You
Yeah.
know that the same thing happened for Georgia. A lot of Ukrainians, Russians, Belarusians moved in Georgia. If you have been any of you in Batumi, you would see a lot of like Russian speakers are basically living there. So
Wait, Yvonne, his name is Yvonne, right?
yes.
So this guy is my favorite Georgian guy. Shout out to you if you're watching. He told me if you go to Batumi, from each 5 people, 2 are Georgians, 3 are maybe Russians or
Russian
Ukrainians or
speakers,
Russian
Ukrainians,
speakers.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they are Indians of Dubai, basically.
Yeah, I mean
Russians.
Batumi specifically, yeah. But I'm pretty
Because
sure
in Dubai,
Yeah.
you meet Indians like similar. Out
Well,
of 5, 3 are Indians, you know. Similarly,
Well,
I think.
Indians
Yeah.
built Dubai and they are investing in Dubai. So
I feel like the same thing will happen to
sure.
Georgia. We'll have a lot of Indians because I've seen a lot of people from South Asia in general when I was there. It was crazy because comparing to 4 years ago, I was like, what? Is it the same country? Because there was a lot of, I've seen my people, there was a lot of brown people, Arabs. I was like, these 2 guys talking like a Iraqi, they were talking in Iraqi accent. I was like, what? Like, you can feel like there is like, it's becoming, like you can see a melting pot of nationalities. So that's what I noticed.
as Dubai is a multinational place,
City,
we
yeah.
are, yes. So basically, I think that the Georgia will become
For sure,
basically,
100%. I
so-
can feel it.
a
yeah.
lot of the reason why Europeans are moving also the money is to avoid the taxations, right? So this is
Yeah.
one of the reasons. This is one of the reasons why USA there is a second place, second buyers in Georgia. You're very surprised, but
I
they
feel
are.
like there will be soon a competition. I'm pretty much sure.
You can't compare Dubai and Georgia.
But like,
no, you can't.
20 years
compare. It's
after-
completely different.
20 years after
Look, Dubai is a
Teona, she
place we
will go
don't-
back to Georgia and take all the investors from.
No,
Dubai is
a
basically,
place
it's
for
extraordinary.
everyone.
I don't think so any city in the world where 140, more than 140 nationality people are buying.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think
have
so we can build a
invested in-
second
Of course.
Dubai or anywhere in the world.
For me, like the way I see it, sorry guys to interrupt you. For me, the way I see things, it's more of from a geographic way. You said 3 hours to Georgia. I feel like Dubai is creating a culture around all these countries. Saudi will follow. Qatar is already quite known. Bahrain will follow. Like Singapore is already big. But like the whole radius
Everyone will follow.
Yeah,
Whoever
the whole
sees that
radius.
It's easy to do the business. This is how I see. Like if I see that there is a less bureaucracy, and you can take your investment back very easily,
Yeah.
and you can have an exit plan, which is
Done.
very easy. So it means that it's a easy to do the business there, right? So there is no nationalities.
Yeah.
Everyone the good.
Yeah.
I have investors who has huge portfolio in Dubai, and they're looking at so I might have this.
Yeah.
You know what
And
I mean?
I even noticed like you took a lot of Asians to discover Georgia last time to advise their investors, and what end up happening is that the
They
Asians
start
start
thinking
buying.
yeah.
They're like, no, this is not Ahmed. One of them, shout out to Ahmed from Usus. He was like, bro, this I'm gonna maybe buy this. Like it's
No,
good for me.
Many of them bought.
Many like I'm not gonna say like you can talk for yourselves, but like I can talk about Ahmed because
That's
he's
why
open
I'm
about it.
taking you second time now.
Yeah, soon. I'm not there yet, but very soon. Like
You didn't finish.
No, that is something because when you mentioned that the property prices are affordable, when you see something is easy to buy, right, and that is accessible so easily, obviously you start thinking about it.
Yeah.
So that is why when all the agents went with Teona, right, we just started thinking, okay, for me it was like, why not one more property? When
Yeah,
all
for
the
you,
big
you already
developers
have,
are
like,
going. And he also, I
know
think
this
he
is-
was talking about it.
Because we as an agents, when we're going to a place where we see ourselves an opportunity, why
Yeah.
not?
Because you understand that
because
you
we
did it in
understand
Dubai,
real
yeah.
estate as compared to any other non-real estate
Exactly,
person, we
yeah.
understand much better,
Better.
So we could see the potential and we could see and sense that this can go right when we
Yes,
invest
yes,
money.
I
So that was
agree.
the reason all of us were ready
But listen,
to invest.
to settle,
yeah.
I think after 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, Georgia will be in direct competition with Dubai. Not only Georgia, Saudi, a lot. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a healthy competition. But I have a game to settle it.
Oh, okay.
I have a game for you. I'm going to ask each one of you. We're going to use brackets of money from $50,000 to $2 million. and I'm gonna ask where you will advise your investor to invest this money. And
that will be
then
biased,
At the
you know.
end, I'm gonna do Dubai versus Georgia, yeah. And then at the end, I'll do a score. We'll see. We will. It's gonna be very
No,
hard.
this
for,
is hard for us also because Dubai
no, it's
is
okay. You can be
our
honest.
first
I mean,
love, you know.
I mean,
Of course. Dubai is in the
assume-
blood, you know.
We can't
I
take-
assume that Dubai will win, but you can never know. Let's see. So we're gonna start with 50K dollars. We're talking dollars.
$50,000. Yeah, we cannot buy
yeah,
anything in
yeah.
Dubai, so Georgia. Okay, yeah.
So okay, he
Now I
answered for
understood the
everybody,
game. No, I understood the game.
answered,
You
okay.
can go
If you
for
have
it.
$50,000, you will invest. You said in Georgia because the entry level. So
Yes.
entry level in Georgia is better than Dubai.
Yes,
What about
absolutely.
you, Ankit?
I think I'll say Dubai and Georgia both, because if somebody has a $50,000, I will rather start convincing them to give a token amount, or let's say a down payment in Dubai. At the same time, yeah, if they have a little low budget, right, which can not cover the next installments, then for sure, 100%. Then Georgia.
Yeah. I think in that
Okay.
sense is
What about you? You're gonna say Georgia?
They answered, no?
No, but I need to know all of
Okay,
you.
so
I
the
have
$50,000 can be like a 50% of the property total value, where you can also benefit with a residency, and you don't even need to. You can even invest this $50,000 for a 25% down payment for 2 properties
now she's
over 2
flexing her
years.
muscles.
Yes.
So Georgia for Teona. So Georgia for Teona. Anki, Georgia. Sorap, you said 50-50. But I want you to pick
No, I
one.
said for $50,000 for sure, Georgia.
For 50,000. We're talking. What about you also.
I said mix, yeah.
you can. You say both.
Yeah, both.
Okay. Let's say Dubai and Georgia.
You're gonna get me property for 50,000.
Okay. Now 100K.
Huh?
100K. Like
In
$100,000.
$100,000, yeah, still I would say Georgia.
Georgia.
In $100,000, yeah.
Sorry. No. I just meant, yeah. So you say Georgia.
$100,000, yeah.
I will still say both.
No, but you have to
No,
pick
because
one.
like 100,000.
Pick one,
I
bro.
gave
It's
you
a
100,000
game,
if
it's
you
a
really want to
competition.
get, yeah, then it's okay. I will say Georgia, yes.
Okay. You say Georgia.
You know her
Well, this
answer.
$100,000. No, if I can,
$100,000, yeah.
if it's a 20% down payment, the rest I can mortgage. Then it can be Dubai, it can be also.
No, you
option.
talk about the full $100,000
$100,000
investment.
is
No,
What you
but
can get in
I-
$100,000 in Dubai? Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Even
You can't
studio
get
is
anything
like
like that.
$150,000.
Sorap, he do only
right?
big
Yeah,
tickets.
yeah.
You can feel it. Yeah, you can see.
Yeah.
So,
we don't even talk about these numbers when it comes to Dubai market.
But so we say Georgia for you. Now $150,000.
$150,000 is because in that budget, if I want to buy something in Dubai, it will be not that great as compared to Georgia. So I'll still say Georgia. $150,000.
In terms of ROI, $150,000 will give you better ROI on a property in Georgia
rental
than
income,
in Dubai.
Dubai will be definitely exciting. But the kind of property I look for personal, that $150,000,
Yeah.
I cannot have anything in Dubai.
So you go to Georgia.
Yeah, I go to Georgia.
I will still say, yeah. I mean, in that case, yeah, Georgia. And even the ROI, what he mentioned, I think even in Georgia, you can easily get a good ROI going up to even 10%, by the
okay.
way.
Yeah.
Wow.
And a good ski resort is giving the higher.
Because ski is beautiful there. Even in, by the way, the ski is
Have
like
you
good.
seen the videos
We have a ski
right
in
now?
Dubai also.
Yeah.
Thanks to
But yeah,
Mall of
but you
Emirates.
know, come on. But
We have 8 kilometers.
We will be there soon. Don't worry.
by the way, Gudauri, I remember when I did the paragliding, it was snow season. The guy who did
That
the
was risky, actually. What I have
yeah,
done.
I like it. I love it.
I also
I
did
heard some scary stories, but I had to do it. The guy, when we were in the sky, he was like, by the way, bro, Gudauri is better in the summer. He told me it's beautiful. Like when you come to Gudauri and do these activities in the summer, it's all green.
Yeah.
So it can be both. That's why
Both,
it's
yeah.
beneficial. So of course, Theo, you will say Georgia for $150,000. I feel like Teona will be all Georgia.
So
Now,
then we don't need to continue. Like
no, we have to
No, we should.
continue.
Let's take it-
Let's do that. It's okay.
$250,000. Let's go fast.
Now,
250
now Dubai,
Dubai.
for sure.
Of course, Dubai. In this much budget, yeah.
look, we can have a good investment in a both place. Yeah.
So you say Dubai and Georgia.
Yes, both.
Okay. Now 350
I'm sure Dubai.
Dubai.
350 want to invest.
So you
I'll
want
invest.
350 above all Dubai.
all Dubai, yes. If
so
anything high
so
budget, yeah.
350, 500,000, 1 million, 2 million, you go all Dubai.
Absolutely.
You don't do, for example, 2 million, you will not think maybe 80% Dubai and the rest in Georgia or something like that?
No, definitely. I can
yeah.
think about
It's
that.
not-
But if
I
you
don't
talk
know,
about
like,
one
if you
place,
can really compare because
Yeah.
$350,000 can get you the 1 bedroom in Dubai
yeah.
and the 2-3 bedroom in Georgia.
In terms of ROI, if you say 10%, it's gonna be better to do it in Georgia for $300,050 than Dubai in terms of ROI.
No, in case I would say if you're increasing the budget, right, and if you're going up to, let's say, if I have to invest like $1 million, right, if you're going up to that level as per your game, and like he rightly said, if I have the appetite, then I will actually,
Fragment it.
yeah. Like
Alright.
I will do some investments in Georgia because I know it's a good market, it's a safe market, and it's actually fetching me a good ROI. And I'll put some money in Dubai. So both the markets, I mean, there I can have a holiday home where I can go and I can ski. In winters or even in summers when it's super hot in Dubai, I can actually go there.
Yeah.
So I can utilize both the places.
Now they can buy both.
So 350, we say Dubai and Georgia.
Now Teona
but you
is
said
happy,
Dubai. Huh?
I said now Teona is happy. She's saying no.
Now, yes.
Now we can afford both.
So now, what about you, Teona? 350, you go Georgia or you go Dubai? Because you're Georgian, you can say Georgia because you're Georgian,
Yeah.
right?
Look, I have invested in the both place, so I can afford both.
So $350,000, you will do both as well. You will
Well,
split it.
If Georgia asks 1% per month, as low as it is, I
Yeah.
can afford both.
Yes.
Well,
Even in
so
Dubai,
we
we
do
have
Dubai
such payment plans. So
Yeah.
buy
And
both.
Georgia, both. Okay, now $500,000, but I don't want you to say as you. If you have an investor who came to you and said, I have $1 million and you want to, he tell you, okay, there is Georgia and Dubai. How you will go with that? Would
I'll
you
go-
split it? Would you do it full Georgia or full
No,
Dubai?
I can maybe advise 70-30
70 Dubai.
and 30 in Georgia. Yeah.
Okay, so again, Dubai and Georgia. You?
I'll go by the same what he said actually.
Yeah, I
That
think
I
this
can
is a
actually
right
because
figure.
because nowadays because of the accessibility, like we have a lot of Indian investors. Like she mentioned, a lot of Indian investors are going
Yeah.
to Georgia, and they keep on asking us. By the way, one of my investors just bought a property from me in Dubai, right? And he was actually asking me about Georgia because
Wow.
he saw the advertisement in Delhi.
All right.
So that is why this is quite intriguing for them as well, that what's happening in that part of the world.
Okay.
So for them, it's accessible. The flights are there. People are talking about in our country. So yes, I think soon, like you mentioned before, there will be a time. I won't say that there will be a competition as such.
Yeah, but it will reach the same level.
But diversify, invest
diversify.
here, invest here.
I mean,
Exactly,
Dubai has taken a
diversify.
lot of years to reach there.
Yeah, exactly.
So we are talking about the numbers, like
500K.
below 2 million dirhams, right? The dollars. But we had a discussion, like you have not been on my wedding, but
Yes.
60 hectare of the land.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful place in
Yeah.
forest with a hotel.
It's greenery, yeah.
$18 million.
$18 million. It's
60 hectares per square feet comes like how much? I don't know, 8 dirhams.
So
It's
you
a
can do a
three-bedroom-
resort or you can
it's a
do you can
It's
build a
already
community.
resort,
Yeah.
It's already
Okay,
hotel
okay.
with all the facilities.
Oh,
And,
okay, yeah.
$18 million is a 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom in Royal Atlantis apartment.
Yeah.
So you can get a 60
there
acre.
are
Oh,
the
wow. Okay,
hotels you
exciting.
can get for 2 million, like 14 room of hotels or something like this. you
But
know.
to come back to the game, $500,000, Teona, you will do Dubai or Georgia?
I would do both. I
Both
would say,
Dubai
yeah.
and Georgia. I feel like Georgia will win. Okay, now $1 million.
Uh,
We're talking ROI. Which will give you more, Georgia or Dubai?
80-20 now. 80 Dubai, 20%.
So I
in
put it
Georgia.
Dubai. I'll put it
Yeah.
Dubai.
Yeah.
What about you, Ankit?
Same with me. Like
So Dubai.
Dubai.
We're testing how patriotic
now,
she is.
Now
No,
Teona
I, would,
100.
I can do both. I can do
Still
$1 million.
both.
I can do
But
both.
percentage wise.
But
no, let's come to the conclusion. Percentage wise, yeah, go for it.
I can do 80-20.
The other way around, 80 Dubai, 20 Georgia, or 80 Georgia, 20 Dubai.
No, like
Of course, 20 Georgia is gonna go back to 150,
No, no,
250,000. So we're gonna so it's gonna be Dubai for you too. Now 2 million, I think I can answer on your behalf. 2 million, we're gonna go Dubai because it's better to invest
Still
it in
both.
Dubai.
As I said, like
No,
20%
you
there,
have to- you
80%
have to
here,
go
you
for
know.
both.
But
yeah,
yeah,
Dubai,
no, but for
majority
me,
share.
Yeah, if you do 80 Dubai, I will.
But if you would ask me $18 million 3-bedroom apartment in the,
But we're at $2 million.
you know what I mean, or
Yeah.
taking the 60 hectare of the beautiful piece of land
Yeah, yeah.
for a freehold, you know what I mean, the resort, and Indigo from Delhi people come directly. So I will do the destination weddings. from
Well,
India.
that's a good idea, actually.
Destination weddings directly from the airport 2 hours.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're talking about one
I understood.
one place. But let me clarify the
But
question.
still, brother, you
listen-
cannot do a wedding in 3-bedroom apartment.
I
You
agree
can
on
do a
that.
wedding on
but
60 acre.
but this is that's very minimal. Like what I'm talking about, if you have 2 million and you wanna make maximum ROI with that 2 million, where are you gonna throw it? On Dubai or on Georgia?
ROI is Georgia.
ROI Georgia. Teona say
Yeah,
Georgia.
To me, ROI is Georgia.
No, I think Dubai also has like good ROI in a lot of places.
Quick capital
Yeah,
gain.
so if we talk about,
maybe.
I mean, if you invest in any property which is under construction property, and by the time it gets ready, right, on the price what you bought, I mean, obviously nowadays you are easily getting even 12%.
Yeah.
I am getting, my investors are getting that kind of ROI. And she's right, even in Georgia. But then if you're talking about a big price bracket, yes, I will choose Dubai for that.
Yeah, because of capital appreciation. But what about you?
So yeah, if it is $2 million, then I think I would invest partially in Georgia and majority.
But you
in
have to
Dubai.
give me 2 million.
Dubai.
So if we're gonna do who won,
Because in Georgia, I still want to
Yeah.
invest, but let's say $300,000 up
Yeah.
to there, I can invest there. It's a good thing to buy.
like I think if we will calculate who won, 1, 2, 3. It's crazy. Georgia won.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Georgia. You know why? Georgia won because of the entry, the entry
ticket
level.
point,
yeah, entry.
So
level.
in the screen you will see the score because it's gonna be more accurate when I will edit it later. So, but Georgia won.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank
No,
you.
because I mean, see, I'll
But
tell
if
you.
we, I feel
Invest
if we,
in Georgia
if I
with
start,
Teona.
If I started from 1 million and above, Dubai will win.
Yeah,
so
that's
what
very- that's
the
very true.
conclusion is this.
That's very
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
The conclusion is that low entry will help Georgia to compete with Dubai easily.
Yes, Dubai. Well, we are not competing. With
Yeah,
Dubai.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Let's start.
You
from
played
there.
a game.
Let's agree.
Great,
So
you know,
we
but
don't compete.
Yeah,
with
I'm just
Dubai.
saying
We
it for the
just
sake of
comforting those clients who wants to diversify their
Yes,
portfolios
diversified.
to keep their money somewhere else. And the Georgia is candidate of EU, and Georgia has a good taxations, and Georgia has a residential benefits, and Georgia is just here in a corner with a 4 season, and it's beautiful, friendly places, guys. So let's go in Georgia.
All right.
For a ski.
Less than $500,000. Consider Georgia. We're gonna visit it again. We're gonna ski soon in Georgia.
in February.
Thank you for inviting me there again. It's a
welcome.
beautiful place to see. Thank you for being with me and Saurabh, Ankit,
No, thanks for
Teona,
having
you
us,
have
brother.
been
thank you so much.
checked.